Hey, you fucking pricks. It's Josh here from Lamentable Podcast. Here again with another crispy-ass commentary video for you to listen and watch. As always, I got the Warface gameplay in the background. Can't go wrong with that. I'm sure I'll get sick and tired of this game in no time and stop playing it, but whatever. If you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe so we can know that you like them. I guess that's how that works. Whatever. Anyways, a couple things I wanted to talk about today. Two, actually. One is working as a sales representative as your job, obviously. And then another thing would be the renaming of the Buffalo Bills Stadium. Man. Anyways, tomorrow is my last day at a job I've worked at for probably 2.5 years almost, probably at this point. I work at a cell phone store. And the job's not that bad. Most of the time, you're kind of just sitting around waiting for customers to come in. And you gotta obviously sell people cell phones and convince them to get some accessories and stuff like that, get the insurance, all that whatnot. I don't know if it's just like me. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, and obviously retail is like one of those meme things where like, oh, the customer is always right, stuff like that. People always talk about it. So obviously it's not just me when it comes to stuff like this, but the customers that you get sometimes are just absolutely ridiculous. Wow, you're so unique, Josh. Your life experiences are so hard, man. Let me get to it. So basically, 98% of the job is super easy, super simple. You have almost no issues at all. I said almost twice. Nice. But you work, I don't know. Jobs aren't supposed to be mentally draining. Like, I get there's some jobs out there that you're supposed to do that take a lot of brain power and stuff like that. Like, bet you them NASA boys are pretty drained at the end of the day. But, like, you don't, like, mentally draining as far as, like, people coming in and just being utterly disrespectful and rude over something that they either don't know how it works or they're just that way in every aspect of their life. There's no reason for you to be coming into a store where you'd be purchasing things and freaking out on the person behind the counter just because you're having a bad day. I get it. Everyone's got bad days. I have bad days. You have bad days. My mom has bad days. Your neighbor has bad days. Everyone's going to have some sort of issue going on. Not once have I ever been around somebody that flips fucking shit on the person behind a counter at a store. Like, come on. What are you doing? Seriously? Once or twice a week, I probably have a customer come in and they just absolutely flip shit about something that is either super easy or something that they did themselves. There's no reason for stuff to be escalated to a point where you're screaming at a fucking person trying to help you. There's no reason for it. But, I don't know. It's just, I'm probably never going to work in a sales position again. Anything to do with retail. Just like, I've worked at 2 jobs now that have had to do with retail, and just the worst possible experience you've had with strangers. Excuse me. You just don't do that. I don't know why it's like the normal thing to just be rude to the person helping you behind the counter. Sure, there can be people that are rude, and maybe I've gotten lippy a few times, but I'm never disrespectful towards a stranger that I'm trying to help in the store or that needs assistance with something to do with their phone, stuff like that. I'll try to be nice with you. Even if you're being inherently rude for no reason whatsoever, I'll keep a straight face. I won't have a tone to my voice. I'll still try to talk normally, try to help you as best I can, give you the same treatment I'd give any other customer. And then they're just like, well, fuck you, I'm going to a different company. It's like, well, ma'am, you can feel free to do that. That is your choice. I'm just I don't understand why you're so upset. I don't know. Just ranting, I guess. But yeah, tomorrow's my last day at that job. And I mean, looking back on it, it's been, I mean, it's how I've paid my bills the last 2.5 years, so hasn't been that horrible. But it'll be nice to get something different. It'll be nice to start fresh and learn new things that'll help build and grow my future. I'm going in to be taught how to do maintenance on apartment buildings, which will be exciting. I'm sure I'll learn quite a bit. I have some slight knowledge on the fact, but whatever. Learn something new every day, I guess. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for that. But the second topic I wanted to talk about today was the Bills changing their name of their stadium again for the third time in 2 years. So basically, it was called the Ralph Wilson Stadium when the owner was around, and it was called that for a while. Before that, it was called the Rich Stadium, something like that. I'm not old enough to remember any of that stuff, but after Ralph Wilson passed away, the naming rights came back up to be changed, and New Era bought it. So it was the New Era Field. And it was New Era Field for 1 year, I think, maybe 2 years, something like that. And then all of a sudden, they backed out. They're no longer New Era Field. So then it was just called Bills Stadium because they couldn't get someone to sign on quick enough. And it was just Bills Stadium. But now, someone new has bought the naming rights to the stadium, and they are a health insurance company. Yeah. The Highmark Stadium. The Blue Cross Blue Shield Highmark Stadium. How fucking stupid is that? I consider myself to be a diehard Bills fan. And obviously the name of a stadium is not going to fucking bother anything as far as how the Bills play and me going to games and stuff like that. I just think it's fucking stupid. You couldn't fucking find a better name than Highmark Stadium? That's stupid as shit. There's a soccer stadium called Highmark Stadium. So now there's two Highmark stadiums. One's a football stadium and one's a football stadium. The fuck you all thinking? I mean, I guess they paid the money to do it, so they can do that, but Jesus Christ. Highmark Stadium. I think that's fucking stupid, honestly. Not to mention, fuck health insurance, honestly. So stupid. Oh boy. So fucking dumb. I don't know. But, so yeah, new Bill Stadium name. I don't know how long. Apparently it's a 10-year deal. I read in an article. I don't know. I mean, anything you read couldn't be fake or real or whatever. But I read that it was a 10-year deal. So for the next 10 years of my life, watching the Buffalo Bills on TV, in person, going to tailgate parties, stuff like that, we're going to be chilling at the Highmark Stadium. Oh, hey man, want to go to the Highmark fucking stadium, bro? Watch the Bills play? Nobody's going to call it the Highmark Stadium. Who in the right mind ever think, besides like other fans of other teams that don't know the history of like what it was named as, maybe they'll call it the Highmark Stadium. And the announcers on TV, obviously, because that's their legal obligation, they have to call it by what it's called. So like, oh, tonight at the Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, Buffalo. Yeah, fuck that. Everybody that's actually a Bills fan is gonna call it the Ralph still, and there's pretty much no arguing that point. They're gonna call it the Ralph from now until the day they die. Everybody growing up around here has known it as the Ralph or Rich Stadium, depending on how old you are. And nobody's going to go out of their way. People barely even called it New Era Field. At least New Era Field kind of worked. New Era Field was okay. It wasn't horrible. But Highmark Stadium, nobody in their right fucking mind is going to call it Highmark Stadium. People will probably still call it Bills Stadium, if anything. They might as well. So stupid. I don't know. I was kind of convinced that Labatt Blue was going to be the new stadium sponsor. because they, over the last few months, have been posting like these weird edits that they've made where they make fucking football field, the Bill Stadium, say like Labatt's on the field and shit like that. I don't know. That's all I wanted to rant about today. Thank you for listening and watching this sick-ass gameplay in the background. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Again, gotta remind you, as a YouTuber, I gotta remind you over and over, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Come on, man. Fucking like the fucking video and subscribe. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you have a great week, and I'll catch you later.